Hello, everybody. My name is Tasha. This is Mind Your Money. And if you are here for the very first time, my husband and I have 3 boys, and we are documenting our journey to debt freedom, financial independence, while building generational wealth. If any of that interests you, along with budgeting, managing money, saving money, and getting out of debt, please stay tuned. Thank you so much for coming back to the channel. We are going to complete our Paycheck 1 closeout for February 2021. And I'm going to start with our grocery budget and our meal plan for this week. Now, I plan for our meals starting from the following Monday all the way through Saturday. I try to take a break on Sunday from cooking and all of that, so most times we have leftovers because we are still at home, not going anywhere, and it's just easier for me. So what I didn't show in my February 2021 budget setup is that we planned, of course, $100 for groceries, and we actually spent $98.93, so we did pretty good there, staying under budget. I didn't get anything from Ibotta. I had $1 store credit from the grocery store that I use. So what I think I'm going to do going forward is to rack up all of the points in February so I can start using the rewards in March. And basically for every 100 points you earn, you get a $1 off in credit. So I'm going to try to use that. I didn't buy any extras, so that helped us out also. But I did buy some salmon because my husband wants that, and Valentine's Day is coming up soon. So we have to make a special dinner. And that's pretty much it. $98.93 is what we spent, you guys. So now for the budget. So I am so happy because, you guys, we have received extra income for the first week of February. I am so happy. I'm so grateful because every little bit, every lot we get helps. So my husband brought in some extra, and that was $260. So I'm going to do the math again. I like doing my budget with you guys on camera because it just helps me while I work it out. And I like seeing budgeted videos like this. So for those of you who are with me, I thank you. Oh, you know what? I did that wrong. Okay, so we didn't budget for my husband receiving any extra, but thankfully he did. And our regular salary did come in at $853. What we normally budget for at this time, and that total again is $1,113 for our income that we get to budget for this week. So our tithe is going to be a little different, and because that is the total amount that he brought in, the $99 plus 26 is $125. So we're going to budget. Our tithe is actually $125 this week. And our rent contribution, and this is going towards March's rent, that's $300. And then our food, we actually spent $98.93. Okay. Car insurance came out at $61.50. And then our electricity was $44.93. Let me make sure because I wrote it down on my calendar. Yep, $44.69. So that was that. What else? Gas heat. My goodness. That is where we went over. So gas was actually $147, you guys. It was really cold. It's been very, very cold here. And we had a massive snowstorm earlier this week. And I know it was even cold before then. So I'm pretty sure the weather contributed to us using so much more heat. But we're going to do our best to try and get that down. Okay, I want to move quickly down to our digital envelopes. We are going to send $25 to miscellaneous and household this week. And these are in Capital One 360 accounts. So that's how much we're going to be stuffing. We do have spending money for myself and my husband. However, we didn't plan for that on our annual budget, which is how I I use that as a guide when we do our paycheck budgets. So I'm going to move over quickly to our sinking funds. I think because we have additional income, we may be able to put money towards all of them. So I'm going to first calculate what our bills are so that I can get an idea of how much we have left. 125 plus 300 plus 98.93 plus 61.50 plus 44.69 plus 147.50, 777.62. Now if we subtract that from what we have left, 335.38. Okay. Now no debt payments are due. It's our student loan. And if you haven't been here before, my student loan is our last and final debt to pay off. Okay, so we have $335.38 left to work with. We are going to subtract that from our digital envelopes total, which is $50. That leaves us with $285.38. Okay, so then we're going to move here. Our leftover balance is $285.38 to work with. Now, before I start allocating money to the sinking funds, I want to make sure that we can take care of the challenges that we're doing. And I have 3 or 4 challenges that we're doing. The 52-week savings challenge. We are doing the zero out challenge, and I started the $1 a day challenge. If you are not following me on Instagram, girl, please follow me. I will follow you back, but I am doing the $1 day challenge where I'm literally every single day transferring $1 from our checking account into our savings account. And that's for our emergency fund. That's just another way for us to beef up the emergency fund. Since the debt is paused right now, we're still putting money towards it. We're just more so focusing on the savings, okay? So 52 week gets 21. Emergency, we budgeted for $81. We could keep that. And if we do, we know that it's $102. So if I subtract that from what we have remaining, we have $183.38 to work with. Okay? So let's see what we can do with our sinking funds because we have 9. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to add money to the rest of the 7 sinking funds. And I have a bonus check this week or commission. So we're going to budget that separately and put a snowball towards my student loan 828. And since these are 9 sinking funds, 20 multiplied by 9 is 180. 180. And if we subtract that from our remaining 285.38, we get $105.38 remaining. Okay. Now, we're going to throw that extra $3.38 into the emergency fund. So nothing is going to extra debt from this paycheck, which again is fine because we were blessed to receive some commission income this week. First week of February. So we'll put $21 aside for the 52-week challenge and $105.38 minus 21, $84.38. And that will still bring us to a zero-based budget, which is what we want. It is so challenging to write when you get to the bottom of the page because the coils kind of get in the way. I went through everything and then I totally forgot to put money aside for our 1 month ahead sinking fund that we just created so that we can get ahead on all of our finances. So I am going to change out where it says renter's insurance here. I'm not going to put the money into renter's insurance because we're not even ready to start funding that yet. Based on our annual budget, we don't need to start funding for the renter's insurance until April. So I'm going to change this to 1 month ahead. And it went a little bit over, but that's okay. It's not the end of the world. Okay, so we're going to put $20 into the 1 month ahead sinking fund. That's the only change for this budget, you guys. So sorry about that. I had to come back in and make sure you guys were aware of that. But all of our numbers are still the same. We still have a zero-based budget here for the first paycheck. Okay, now on to this spreadsheet. Again, I purchased this from Mo's Lifestyle. If you haven't seen the video where I shared how to get 1 month ahead, I'll link it in the cards so you can go ahead and watch that. I am going to use this pink mild liner to shade in for $20 since I said I would share with you guys how we are doing this every single week. I also shared this challenge with you guys on Instagram. So if you're not following me there, again, please go ahead and do that. Now, each of these hearts is worth $2, which means we'll shade in 10 squares, right? Because we put $20 in today. There we have it. 10 hearts shaded in for the first $20 that we've contributed to the 1 month ahead. And this one is for our utilities. So next week, and hopefully by probably next week, maybe we can finish this off. Let's see. But stay tuned because I'm going to share this with you guys at the end of each paycheck budget, since I promised to do this to keep myself accountable and to hopefully inspire anyone else who's doing their paycheck budgets. But we still have a zero-based budget. Okay, so the first things first, our income was $260 more than we planned this week. So we were able to take care of a few more things. Our tithe is a bit higher because our income was higher. Rent is the same. Food we were under by just under $2, which is fine, which is good. We were under for car insurance. And again, if you haven't been here before, we round up on our expenses so that we can sort of ensure that we can actually live beneath our means. It's a long way of trying, a passive way of saving more money in the end. So $44.69 was our electricity. We were under, which was good. We were way over in gas heat, which again is to be expected, but my husband and I are brainstorming ways to help cut the cost without like putting our children in any discomfort or danger, right? So our total expenses for this week came to $777.62. We are putting $50 aside into our digital envelopes. Then we have all of our 9 sinking funds will each get $20. Again, we're trying to save as much as we can. That totaled $180 towards sinking funds, and then $105.38 towards extra savings. Okay, so miscellaneous and household each get $25 for a total of $50 this week. If I was doing physical cash, we would fill out this cash denomination breakdown section, but we don't need that. All right, and just a quick reminder of our money thoughts or our money affirmation for this month. My comeback is stronger than my setback. We are focusing and meditating on Psalm 23, verse 4. We want to have 10 no spend days in February. So far for this first week. ending on Friday, we haven't spent any money outside of our regular budget. So that is good. And we want to increase our savings. So again, I am sharing with you guys on Instagram, if you're following me there, that we're saving $1 every single day for the month of February. So that is all I have for you. I thank you so much for coming. Thank you for liking and subscribing. And I hope to see you guys again next week. Thank you. Remember to mind your money, manage it well, and live your life to its fullest. Bye for now.